Attention. One of the main things and reasons why most people are not getting the results or landing the opportunities that they're looking for is highly due to attention. Whose attention are you getting? How much attention are you getting? And what are you doing with that attention? And this is a key thing that I see amongst a number of high ticket sales and high ticket closing communities. You may be part of these groups, and you may be hanging around here, but no one even really knows you. You're in WhatsApp groups, you're in Facebook groups, Telegram groups, but nobody really knows who you are. You say you're in the high ticket sales industry, but nobody even knows who you are. If they click on your profile, they'll be confused as to who you are, what you do. If you reach out to somebody, they'll be like, well, who's this? And you just be like any other person out there in the industry. But I tell you, the people that get attention, and it's these people are the ones that are going to win. You may not win right away. It may not happen for you right away, but so long as you keep at it and you're going out and getting that attention, you'll definitely win. And it's only a matter of time. Now, what do I mean by, getting attention? And attention is the number one economy, or at least one of the leading qualities that you need in order to succeed. I mean, look. The reason why some of you guys may be really good at what you do. You may be a really good appointment setter. You may be a really good closer. You have loads of these sales skills, or a sales manager, or whatever. But if nobody knows you and nobody can hire you. If they don't know you exist and what you do, they're not going to hire you. Now, you guys are in these communities and you're just hanging out. Like, you see the messages, you see the posts, you see the value, but you don't even interact. I remember when I first got started, man, and at the time, Facebook, before the school communities, it feels like I got started bloody decades ago. Well, I got started in sales, decades ago. Bloody hell, giving away my age, but the gray hairs are probably giving away my age anyway. I've been in sales for, just under 3 decades, man. That is insane. But in the remote high ticket sales space, I got started in 2020. Or at least I got to know of it around 2020. And for me at the time, Facebook groups was the thing. And I've always believed in the philosophy, and this is my sales philosophy as well, is look at what everybody else is doing and do the opposite. I've always liked to stand out from the crowd and go above and beyond the call of duty, but do more than others. And be creative and don't try to sound like everybody else, because if you do what everybody else is doing, you'll get what everybody else is getting. And most people are broke, and I didn't want to be broke, so I wanted to stand out. Now, I'd be in these communities, and one of the first things that I would do was optimize my Facebook profile to give people a reason. So when I'm commenting and posting and giving value and adding value in these communities, in these WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, Telegram groups, whatever they are, when I'm in there, so when people look at my name come up, is my name clearly portrayed? Is my profile picture professional, or at least, presentable, so people can know who I am? And then the moment they click on my profile, are they going to want to stay on my profile? Is my profile, because look, your profile is your billboard. The way you carry yourself in these communities, you are your active billboard. So I always, and look, I'm not saying I was always perfect, with my, my Instagram, my Facebook, or whatever. But there's nothing wrong with always going back onto your profile, maybe removing things, archiving things, cleaning up your profiles, because I used to post random stuff as well. But when I made the decision that I'm gonna go all in on this online thing, this high ticket sales thing, I decided to go pro, and I decided to do what Tony Robbins talks about, is committing to mastery. I wanted to master, the art of high ticket sales. I wanted to, and I was always in a continued state of growth. Now, a lot of you guys are probably good, but nobody knows you, man. You're in, like, I'll give you an example. Like, I've got multiple WhatsApp groups that I'm in with numerous people. Now, look, and I have multiple opportunities that land on my desk to connect people to closing opportunities, setting opportunities, and whatnot. And I always refer people to these opportunities, that people that are on top of my mind, that are on the Close University YouTube channel, that are active in the high ticket sales space, that provide value, that are active, and they interact, with other high ticket closers and setters, and communities, and are active. And this is how they stay at top of my mind. And that's how I'm able to connect them. And this is how a lot of people land roles. But you guys, a lot of you guys are ghosts in this industry, man. And this is why you're not winning. You're like, oh, I'm so busy with my job, I can't keep up with the WhatsApp messages. I can't keep up with Telegram or Facebook or Instagram. Excuses, man. There are excuses. You just haven't committed to go all in. You're just not committed. You're not ready to go all in. You're just making excuses. You're letting your excuses, overshadow your goals and your dreams and ambitions. And stop making excuses, man. You've heard me say it before. It's either excuses or results. You can't have both. You gotta have one or the other. And look, excuses don't pay the bills. Your results will pay the bills. So you need to make a decision, man. And look, it's as simple as ask yourself, is this something that I really want to do? Then decide, commit to mastery, man. Commit to, going pro at this, and treat this like a professional business, that, you're serious about this. So fix up your profiles. Look, just for this video, I'm not going to lie to you. I was in my joggers. I went away and I put on something neat to at least take this video. I was even thinking of, like, should I just shave the couple of hairs that I got on my head just to look a bit more presentable? But I was like, the message is more important to get out. At least I can come across presentable. But look, these are the things, and I'm talking about, you guys, let's just say for argument's sake, I'm speaking to you guys that are looking to land roles. You're looking to land a role, and you're like, and look, most jobs are landed by referrals. You've heard me say this before, and the statistics are very high, very high. I'll have to look at it as well, because I got them on LinkedIn, but the statistics are very, very high. And by people getting referred, you're more likely to land a role by being referred. But how are you going to be referred by someone if nobody knows you, man? Like, just recently, I made a post within a couple of my communities about a business owner that's doing a few $100,000 a month. It's a 7-figure business, and they're looking for setters and closers. And I sent a message out to a few people, and I said, look, just DM me. Oh my God. And these people have been in my community for a minute. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. And they sound good. They sound like, and it was specifically for a setting opportunity, which paid really well as well. $75 per set with a base. And on top of that, I think the offer's like 10K. You get 3% commissions as well as an appointment setter. Now, that's a decent opportunity for a proven business. And like, there's some huge testimonials, like other big businesses that promote this offer as well. And I was like, you guys sound good. You guys are good. And you sound like you can do the job. But it's the third, and they've been in my community for a while. And I didn't even know they existed. But this is the thing, man. We're too shy, or we hide behind a keyboard, or we're like, oh, we're too busy on this, we're too busy on that. And you've heard me say this before as well. Be prepared for an opportunity, man. Just be prepared for your opportunity. And it's because you never know, man. You may get an opportunity and you're not even prepared for it. Because it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than have an opportunity and not be prepared for it. Like right now, there's multiple offers on my desk that business owners have reached out to me. Now I'm getting back in the game myself. Now I'm getting a ton. I had to remove certain things off my profile because I was getting too much, attention. And you want to be in that position as well, but you're only going to be in that position if you make yourself attractive enough. You make yourself visible. Don't be a ghost online. Now, look, and there's a bunch of, like, let's just say DM setters that I know from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Africa. These guys are like some of the most hardworking individuals that I know personally, because I've seen their work ethic over the past few months, with having nothing in return but their work ethic and drive and their commitment to mastery, their commitment to learn, grow, and develop. I'm not going to give up on these people. They haven't paid me a dime, by the way. But just by me seeing this, they've caught my attention. They've caught my attention, and these are the people that I want to commit to make sure I get them to where they want to get to. Whether it's, making $5,000, $10,000, a month. I mean, look, let's be honest. These guys in third world countries, these guys are hungry, man. And some of you business owners don't hire these people just because they're from third world countries. Oh, English is not their first language. Well, look, man, you can even be a DM setter. You can send messages and emails. If you can write and type in English and follow up like a sales pro, I mean, and I'm talking about following up and send a sequence of messages multiple times a day for, 7 to 14 days, 21 days, and follow up like crazy until they book or follow up or tell you to get lost. You can make a lot of money. And business owners need people like this, because let's be honest, a lot of people don't do this. Now, these DM setters, I'm getting to train on AI. So when they go into these businesses, they can not only help them on the DM setting front, but also implement AI into their AI automations in sending messages and following up to business owners, via all the multiple CRMs. But look, man, I just wanted to create this message for you guys because, look, if I don't know who you are and you're in my community, or you're in a community, or like other setters and closers and managers and trainers and coaches don't know who you are, there's a problem there. Because if they don't know who you are, how are these business owners going to know who you are? Because there's nothing about you. So let's get active now. And what do I mean by just getting attention as well? When, one of your coaches or mentors, like this video, for example, you're watching this video, you like it, you comment on it, you share it to your stories, you tag the business owner. Guess what you're doing? You're getting attention. That person, like, I see the people sharing my stories, liking, commenting, reposting. I see all of these people. I see them implementing what I'm talking about. They write it in the comments, they leave their takeaways, and I see them actioning this. And it makes me proud, man. And I have these people at top of my mind to refer them and help them land roles. And look, eventually, these people are going to win. Maybe not right away, but they will win. So look, if you're going to do anything, make sure you're getting attention. And look, don't be a ghost. Be active in your communities. Like, comment, share, interact with one another. Build a group, build a community of setters and closers and friends. Add value to one another. Help one another. When you start doing this, I promise you, you're going to go from where you are to where you want to be. Follow the Closers University for more tips and more guidance and what we're going to be doing over the next 5 years. I am looking to transform this industry and create multi-million-dollar a month sales teams. And you guys could be a part of it. Follow the journey, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all of that. Be subscribed, because you're going to be getting even more tips, tricks, and everything that I've learned in my 25 plus years of sales and leadership, my 6 years in remote high ticket sales, where I've taken people from brand new starters to go to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way through to $90,000 a month. Brand new people. Yours truly has trained and coached and developed these guys. I've scaled multi-million-dollar a month sales teams from scratch, built 80-man to 100-man plus sales teams. I can do this. I've done this. And I'm here to help all of you guys so long as you're coachable, you're willing, you're hungry, and you just don't make excuses. So don't be a ghost, and I'll see you on the next one.